Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Miranda. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we do all things budgeting, budget with me's, cash stuffing, savings challenges. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and follow along on this journey with me. So today we're going to be doing my budget for my May paycheck that will be for June's expenses. So I get paid on May 24th. Now, if you've been here a little while, you know that I've kind of been talking about that extra money I'm supposed to be getting on this paycheck. So I'm going to talk about that here in a second. So my normal paycheck is the $3,347. And then for TIA, before taxes, it was about $4,200 after taxes because they lumped it in with just our normal paycheck. It took a lot more out, so it only ended up being $3,141, which is still great. That's going to cover the flooring that I had planned on getting this summer for my new floors. And this is just, with me being a teacher here in Texas, it's called an incentive allotment. So if you have a certain score on your appraisal from your principal, and if you have a certain amount of student growth, you can qualify for TIA. And there's 3 levels. I got the lowest level this time, and so that's how much I got. And then starting in September, when the new school year starts, I'll be getting this amount, or the $4,200 split up in between all 12 paychecks. Hopefully that makes sense. So we're gonna look at our normal paycheck first, and then at the end we'll talk about what I'm gonna do with the extra that I have from the TIA money. All right, so we're gonna start with mortgage. Move this off to the side. Mortgage is $747. My vehicle is $540. And personal loan is $500, and that all comes out to $1,787. Okay, and then we're gonna come over here to bills, and this is just what I consider bills. I like these things in this category. Some people may not think of gas as a bill. That's just what works for me. So you just do whatever works for you and your budget. So gas, I'm gonna do the normal $125. Electric, $150. Water is $80. Streaming, I have that lumped in with monthly subs right now. Monthly subs, $75. Yearly subs is $30. Insurance is, I think it's $116. I think it's actually $117. $117. Internet, $93. And phone, $75. Okay, and so that comes out to $745. Okay, so then what I do is I take both of these amounts and I add them together, and then I put them down here at the bottom just so I can keep track of the amount. So $1,787 plus $745 is $2,532, and then if we subtract that from my normal paycheck, $3,347, I should have $815 left. Okay, so down here, food, we always do $300 for food for the month, $275 for pets, $75 for lawn care. And then we're still doing that $100 for healthcare for right now. I do have insurance, but I'm taking a medication right now that insurance does not cover. So that's why I'm budgeting that each month. I just pay it on a credit card, and then I pay off as much as I can kind of as I go. Okay, so then I have $65 left of my normal paycheck. So we are not gonna do anything in emergency. Emergency is actually my savings challenges right now. I just left this on the budget because at some point I want to go back to it being kind of its own thing. We're not going to do anything in travel this time. I am going to put $10 in gifts. My nephew has a birthday coming up in July, so I want to get that back up. I did spend most of the money in gifts for Mother's Day, so that's why there's nothing in there now. Holidays, I'm not doing. Home maintenance, I'm not doing because a lot of that extra money is going towards that for floors. Car maintenance, we're gonna do $25. So we have $30 left. We're gonna put that $30 into school. And so we're not gonna add to household, self-care, or fun. And we're gonna save the savings section for the extra money. So I'm gonna just mark those out. And some of these that I did not fill, I'm gonna use the extra TIA money left over after flooring to kind of put it in some of these envelopes that I did not fill, and then put some into savings as well. Okay, so then I just like to add it all up and make sure that it equals what it's supposed to. So 2,532. And then I'm gonna go through and add all these with it. 575, 35, 175 plus 30, and it does. Okay, so that is this part. And then I've kind of already written out what I'm gonna do with the TIA money on another piece of paper. So here, get this to the side. So the TIA money I am getting is $3,141. My dad and I are doing my flooring. So we're getting the flooring from Home Depot, and the flooring that I want after taxes and everything is $2,552. So then after that, so if I subtract that from what we started with, so 2,552, I have 589 left. I am gonna put 300 of that towards pets because the dogs have to get their heartworm medicine in June, and I want to make sure I have plenty to cover that year's supply of heartworm medication. And then other, so 289 will be left after those first two things. And so I'll take some of that to put in savings, and then some of it to add into the envelopes that we did not stuff with our normal paycheck, like I mentioned. But yeah, that is it for this budget with me. Hopefully it wasn't too confusing with all the extra this time. As always, if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below, or just drop down there to say hey. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you in our next one. Bye.